Good morning. Happy Friday. Okay, so we got a laundry list to go through today. Whoa. Here we go. We got some background noise. Okay, that's muted. Yeah, I'm getting resampled today. That's a happy day. I'm actually going to bump up the background noise. I don't know. If it's annoying, let me know. Oh, they changed their UI a touch. Okay. Well, I'm going to start going through the comments and stuff in this GD native pull request. Yeah, I don't even have that open anymore, do I? Oh, it's Godot rest is there. I kind of have it open. Okay. There we go. That and oh, I should. People have wanted Discord announcements, so I'm trying to make sure that happens. There we go. Okay, first one. See, Toast Eater says, sorry for the long comments, but apparently some of the issues were missed last time. I don't think I might have. I left a few review comments on each of the cases. Oh, I see. He was being general previously. Typo, vectors 3. All right, let's go through this. Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, is that already open? Or is that open? No, no, no. Oh, and I was looking at those Raspberry Pis. They look really nice. What is this saying? Still running process ID blah. Okay. And where is blah running? Not here. Oh, I just killed that. Drat. Oh, here it is. Hmm. All right. Well, this one needs to be killed. This one. All right, so we'll work with tabs 4 and 6 this morning. Vectors 3. Uh-oh. Do re-edit. Okay, there we go. Got that one. Let's see, from elements. Huh. Yeah, that should be const. Just want to try. No. Oh, that's right. What if wasn't mutable? Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, not going to touch this right now. I want the PR to be done. Okay, so that one can be done. Going through the comments here today. Oh, there's a decent amount of them. All right, the next one is a comment about the rotation matrix from angle. This. Cargo. All right, we're going to check that. Just going to double check. Basis. And this was about rotation matrix. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, so that link does not work. Tries to go to that URL that has a file reference, like a local reference. Okay, we'll fix that. Just doubling up the URL in there. Didn't check that yesterday. Okay, then also the doc comments this needed panic section. Okay. Panics. Okay. Double check the link. I should have baked. Reload. Okay, that works. Maybe this should be moved to the top as the simplest constructor. Oh, the identity matrix. Also, the constant. Oh, yeah. It's not needed in doc comments. All right. It's done. Axis should just be taken by value on the from axis angle. Oh, vector 3 can be used in cons context. Yeah. I don't know why it was like that. Huh. A good catch. Okay. Oh, his rust analyzer still starting up. Also applies to inverted. Okay, so the next one is about. Oh, for links that are also the same text, yes. This should work. Hey, did that come through just slash 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 with the brackets? Okay, we'll try that. Applies to inverted. And the next one, return determinant. This copy self. Didn't want the copy. I'm actually very thankful that Toast Eater has spent so much time reviewing this. Okay, before we get too far, let's go. Okay. Yeah, let's see. We could do XYZ here, right? Oh, let's see. This would probably still be multi-line. Is there a way to force that using slashes or something? At the end of the first line. Okay. Oh, I see. Ha! It took it away. Oh, it's a return. Oh, okay. Still takes it away. Okay. Because the minus and oh, are those normally on the same line as? If we put the minus there. Oh, you're right. Look at that. Oh, oh, it's still. All right, we'll leave it this way. This is good. Well, almost. There we go. Okay, where was that link up above? Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Let it check. Where was it? What? Oh, there we go. I must have closed it. That's a good link. Yeah, it was this one here. Oh, I see. It actually went there. So it's back one there. Okay. That works well. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I see. Yeah, in the dock, it didn't. I didn't get Poland. Okay. Next on the list, rounding error to rounding errors. Mechanics. Typo, add trailing period. Huh. Oh, at the top here. There we go, got it. Don't need this return. Oh, we already got that one. Let's see. This one in the code. Here. It just says add backtick around identifiers. Okay, let's see. It says add backticks around identifiers in code. Translate CPP-isms to Rust syntax and names. Oh, you can refer, but implicitly. Really? Oh, I see. Oh, that's nice. The transformation matrix of the main use of basis is as transformation basis. As a transformation basis, which is used as the transformation matrix of the 3D object. Rotate Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure I just snagged this from the C++ code, but I'm not sure what rotate refers to here. Did actually this rotate? Or did I rename access? Mathemation. Okay. So they are referring to the function rotate. Here refers to the rotation of the object, which is guess we don't even need that. Okay, that might be okay. Main use of basis is as a transformation base, transform.basis. All right, let's see. Rotated. Should take ownership of axis. Okay. I wonder why they say that. Why should it take ownership of that? I wonder if people are just going to be creating the vector 3 in line, just passing it in. Same thing with rotate. Said in an earlier comment. Okay, so go into quad. This should be merged into quat and maybe renamed to quat. I see. So basically, take that code up above, put it here on 327, and this 2 quat. Self in this case is now M. Add the panic section. Basis must be normalized in order to be to quaternion. Okay. All right, I think that's what that is. So a cargo test on this. $648. No method named quat found for structure basis in current scope, so 655. Oh, that's right. We just renamed that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a scrub on the comments after all of this, just to make sure that things are pointing to the right elements. All right, that's gonna compile for a minute. Maybe rename to quat. I think we got that one done. All right, so 244, this was... Oops. There we go. Because they enable easy and cheap interpolation, however, they're less human readable. Runs check just on the unit test and gives you the short output. Oh, I see. Nice. Next one is renaming scale. Renamed to scale. Should be called scale. Set scale. You know what? I should be using Rust Analyzer to rename these. Scale. All right, and I think into quat, we already got this one. Should be called to quat. Yep, and into quat removed. Contents of this method should be in Euler. Sure. Uh, 253. Oh, rotates the matrix. Oh, I see. Okay. Returns the basis rotation in the form of Euler angles. Now, what were you saying earlier on? Ah, I see. Oh, I got this backwards, didn't I? I know, square brackets first. All right, let's. This is scrub. Okay. Oops, went too fast. He transposes the matrix, fine. Ortho normalizes the matrix. Got lost. Okay, that's where we were. Okay. I think it's a type alias. Good point though. 258. Ah, this one here. Oh, on 258. Oh, here in the summary. Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be like this with quat. I forgot if it was type or something else, but I think it's there. Oh, see comment for basic. Thank you. Same here. It's 2 Euler. Not sure about X, Y, and Z here. We could embolden them. Okay, those are good. All right, let's run the docs on that again. I'm wondering if the Raspberry Pi 4 with the 8 gigs, or with even like 2 gigs or 1 gig, could be used as a FreeBSD machine. I saw something about it, but they might have images for it. I might switch. Oh, I'm running the unit tests. All of them. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're going to be checking these elements here, making sure they work. Why do I have to click that twice? I don't like that. Vector 3. Good. Patient matrix. Right click that one. Okay, shows up in a new window. It's fine for me. Good. All right. Oh, good. We got the quaternion right. Yeah, it's just a type. We only use it. Okay. That one doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we got to fix to quat. Oh, it's 2 Euler. Okay.
Make up your own rules as you go. Stay only true to what you know and who you are. The road may be rough, you might not see the top, but winners don't quit and winners don't stop.
Oh, I didn't see that. Let's see what this.
You might think that you'll fall, but winners aren't born, winners work hard. They work hard.
Where was that? Was that? This link is a different face. Okay. Oh, I see. For to quat, yes. Oh, that's in Euler. I'm not seeing what's actually different here.
You can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you don't play.
Oh, with the backticks inside. Sorry, the font on my browser is not showing those very well inside of the Twitch chat. It's like, I don't know, it's the backtick is over the next character. Yeah, it's on top of it. Oh, that's so strange. It looks subtly different. Huh. All right. Silly Twitch. All right. Okay, so here we go. That's good there. Reload this. Load it again, again, again. There it goes. Ah, much better. Okay. These here, the X form bits. I'm a little hesitant to change these as these were here before. These weren't my code. I don't know if they want to keep it this way. Like if we were parlez-vous. Je peux parler un petit peu de français. I'm horrible at French grammar. Vocabulary, I'm slightly better in. Get back to the browser. Hey, I think we're done. Sweet. And just to make sure, run them all. It's ready. And they're going to want this squashed anyways. I should have done just an amend, but we'll do a git rebase. Just 2 this time. This is more of a fix-up. There we go. Good, and those passed. This was a much bigger task than I was expecting. Lots of little back and forths. It's been nice getting into some of the documentation, which I hardly ever do. Shame on me. I really need to get better with that. I do find it difficult. I do not feel as though I'm like a writer. I can do emails, you know, all that stuff, but how to craft documentation well is an art. All right, so back in the code. This thing's dead. I hit Control Z while in an FZF RG. All right, we're gonna go to tree mode. Over here. Oh yeah. There it is. We're gonna kill this one. Kill with prejudice. Sick term's fine. No. There we go. Much better. What kind of... Okay. close out of this. Oh yeah, I was playing around building out some, basically compiling Godot. They have this neat system of overrides and, let me see if I can explain that. I created this build file. I wanted to have different versions of Godot built. I don't know if anybody remembers the Flash player. Anybody raise their hands? Remembers Flash? No. Plug into browsers. Loved by everybody. Hated by most. It was more of a love-hate relationship because if you did Flash well, nobody knew it was Flash. But if you did Flash poorly, everybody hated Flash because of those moments. It's actually kind of fun to work in. I did work in that for a number of years. And, well, one of the things that was neat about Flash was they had this restriction internally, like in Adobe, that said, like, for every Flash release, we will increase the binary by no more than 100 kilobytes. So for huge features, they would just squeeze out all sorts of. They did amazing things for that, and they had backwards compatibility, like for ages, ages and ages and ages. So old Flash code would still run on the newer Flash versions. Well, and they credited that to some of their the widespread adoption of it early on. Okay, well, it's because of this that we've done so well, and they've kept the binary like tiny, so long. So ever since then, you'll see little articles pop up, and people hate this. Web devs hate this. They don't like not being able to use everything in the kitchen sink or their single page apps. They would rather have the Amazon a la carte just kind of tossed in. Where I'm going with this is Godot makes it possible to drop pieces you don't need. So you can turn off all the modules you don't want. So I turned them all off. And it's much smaller. Go figure, by about half. So I think I can get the binary in about 10 megs. Right? Because I hardly have any art to my game. It being mostly procedurally generated and then loaded off the network. I think I can get the binary down to about 10 megs. So it'll be a quick install. Won't take up much space. Of course, your space will get filled with cache over time. But I like that sort of trickle the binary in. I don't like going out and like installing something on my phone or my computer and having to install, that 500 megabyte install on a game. Like, no, I just want a game. I want it right now. And for most of the world has faster internet than I do. Anyhow, so I've been exploring this, turning off all sorts of things. Oh yeah, and we go back to build.sh. They have little elements like you can optimize for speed or by. Most of the world is water, and it has faster internet than I do. Well, so anyhow, you can optimize like this in Rust too. Well, I would rather optimize for speed and just dump the load that we don't need. But if there's dead weight, just cut that first. Because really, I want it to be optimized for speed, just without baggage. So unless it's going to cost, see, I did a comparison between optimizing for speed and optimizing for size, and it costs 1.5 meg. So I go between, I think it was 8 megs and 9.5 megs. And I'm not sure what the runtime performance difference is on that. So I'm going to hold off on that by default. But yeah, I want to try to keep it under about 10 megs. So that's my kind of goal. We'll see if we hit it. I did build editor. They have all this neat stuff, and some of this stuff isn't even documented. I had to dig into their sconstruct file to get some of this stuff. What's it doing? Oh, did I like pop out of visual mode? You can strip the default. It's not. I actually stripped them. It drops it from like 22 megs to 9.5. So if you dig through this construct file, they have a couple interesting pieces. See if I can find them here. Profile. So if you pass profile, it will use the default, right, which I just obliterate everything and say all modules off. And then you can bring additional things back in. Okay. So if we look at that, we have custom OS 10 editor, in which case I have to turn a few things back on in order to build an editor with all this other stuff turned off. It's interesting that it needs SVGs. Turns out their icons are all SVGs. Regular expressions, who knows why. And then GD script. I guess that makes sense, even though I can actually run what we currently have without GD script enabled. So that actually drops some more weight. Let me see if I can actually run that real quick. The other thing that I thought was really neat was being able to have an extension here. So you can build these elements. Let's go back just real quick to the build script. Or was it? Oh, extra suffix. That's it. That's the last thing I was looking at. So the extra suffix lets you provide just a little bit different name. So yeah, missed something here. Progress. Sure. Progress, yes. Because by default, it just renames it. Oh, that's how Go does it? A magical suffix. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. And in this case, this is going to be the profile. I don't need a custom profile for this. Custom OS X release. So I think I want something like this. So I can build the release mode, have a custom OS 10 release, profile. So nettest.go would be a test file. So I see. So it's a lot by convention then. Oh, cargo build. That doesn't work here. So that'll go and it'll build its thing and whatever. It takes it a little bit to go through and build all the editor stuff. To build just the stripped out runtime is much faster. I'm glad about that. Oh, there's a cargo scones. It's funny. I'm actually not very interested in rebuilding that. What I'm more interested in is rebuilding the first one. I'm going to do that. Let's get that cooking again. I think it only goes. I think it only goes to about 30%. I'm either. This is the closest I ever get to it. And I think there was this other game engine that used it, and I was infatuated with that for a while. It was Oxygen. Neat little game engine. So let's see. We're going to build this, then I'm going to run the current game with this. Come on, 10%. You can do it. To make sure that this is built. Hopefully I don't like drop frames. This is all cores on fire. All right, I'm going to close out of this one. Do a little cleanup for a moment. Yeah, this is current project. This is the old project. This one here, that's a new project. Oh, that's right. I was using this as a kind of compilation window. Let me get rid of that one. Okay. You can also lighten the load on this even further if you don't need the 3D engine. You can turn that off too. It gets much smaller. If you're making 2D games in Godot, drop a lot of baggage. XKCD303, is that, I'm compiling, is that the compiling one? Hey, Jummit. Yeah, that's compiling one. Carry on. Hey, Lodgate. Morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Friday. All right, now it should be just about done. I don't think it gets much further than that. So, oh, I should update my today. Actually, how long is it? That Raspberry Pi has been running forever. 19 hours? Yeah, every now and then it restarts because it got disconnected from Twitch. Why am I compiling engine? Hey. So yeah, that was what we had been working on up until this point, but now I need to set today again. Today is now so at the moment, oops. At the moment, just doing a little experiment. I've removed all of the modules except for G native and was one other, but basically stripped out all of the modules for Godot. Actually, did it go on to the other one? Oh, this is still the first one. I didn't think it would go this far. 4AO. Oh, and the font stuff. Yes, I needed the font stuff. There we go. It's linking. We're not going to let it go on after this. Because, yeah, now it's going to go build the editor. Now, if we look in the bin directory, we can see we have this OS 10 release. It is 40 megs. We strip that in. Now, well, 27. No, I know I said it was like 9 before. That was kind of after compression. Oh, your game project finished for now. Oh, that's wonderful, Rabbit. Do you have a link to it or anything? Ah, okay, okay. Very cool. Yeah, we get down to just under 10 here. So that's that. G unzip. I actually want to run the other code with this binary. So we say bin that path is going to be equal to, oh, what is it? Source legacy client legacy. I think it's just right there. And if we come back here, let's see. Oh, where is it? Find it. Hold on. I don't see it. No, that's not that one. Kitty. There we go. So it actually starts. And this is with everything disabled, like absolutely everything. Well, sorry, that's not true. Not absolutely everything. We close it and go back to the code. Let's just show you again. That is using this config file that only has FreeType and GD native enabled. Everything else is disabled. I think I even, in the build script, disable, yeah, advanced GUI elements. So even those are cut out. %56 is a bit less than 100%. Oh, you got to check with Uni. I see. You could use bloaty and make a bloat. What? Ah, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Done there. So that's kind of what I had a little bit of fun doing. Oh, yes, a link. Thank you, Museum. Size profiler for binaries. Oh, Google. Bloaty McBloat face. That is so funny. There's a browser. There it is. Oh, that's neat. Huh. Very cool. Oh, nice. It's a pun on Bodie McBoatface. What the- Oh, I wasn't aware of that. That's funny. That's funny. Bodie McBoatface. I actually want to star this one. I'm gonna toss this in my Chrome window for a moment and give that. There we go. Got that starred. Oh, I should probably comment. All right, so finished commenting. Back to other people. Now we're gonna go back to the code. All right. Let's see. Does let's see. Go search Bodhi. That's so weird. Did you run Bodhi on that? No formula for Bodhi. All right, let's grab Bodhi. What like what's left in there? Clone or download. Bodhi requires CMake and Godot C. We have Proto-C and Brew. Oh, I'm in the browser. Plody. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where that's going to be. Go or they're using CMake. Okay. Oh, I misspelled it. Oh, say before. Oh, I said Boti instead of Bloaty. Oh, because we had been talking about Bodie McBoatface. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that'll be quicker. I have to get the dependencies installed. Anybody have any weekend plans? going to be working on fencing. All right. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back into Godot. Oh, come on. There we go. Bloaty. Oh, wow. Is this usual? X? That's huge. The rest of this. Oh, you're going to maybe stream this weekend. I am surprised by 20 megs. What are they doing? Like, why is that even there? Are they... Huh. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, let's do that. All right, this should go real quick and just create that binary again. Okay, now we're on to the second one. So now we have the one full of debugged, excuse me, of symbols. So copy, which one? OS 10 release. A script. Okay. Dash D. Ah, but where do we get? Debug file is bloaty. No, is this. Oh, look at that. Huh. 2,166 others. Well, it's a little bit more reasonable now. It's just like not just text, it's something else. I see, that's where that is. Good. Configuration, sure. Hmm. I actually want more detail on this others. Oh, the shader source in the lib. Oh, I see. Hmm. Oh, I see. Dash n for number. So if we say 1,000, and can we pipe that to our favorite pager? I see. That's just a lot of shader code. Okay. Segments and sections. Oh, let's try that. So this is what we saw before. Get it, data. I wonder if there's a way to actually thin out the thin that out some more. Probably. I don't know if it's worth it though. Let's I think we're done with that for a minute. We're going to go back to what I wanted to get done today, which was let's set today. We're gonna add Tokyo. Oh, we can also work on .a and .o files. Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, Bloaty's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected it to be that way. This. Wow. Hmm. Okay. Oh, did I also enable sorry, just oh, where was it? Here. Oh, yeah, LTO's on. Bloaty-C AR members. Oh, that's cool. That's really helpful, especially for size-minded. All right, so today, let's see if we can get a thread spawned up. and Tokyo running inside of it. And do the size sorting. Oh, that's nice. I remember using like OBJ dump and stuff like that. They never felt clean, like user friendly. They felt like they were made by compiler writers. All right. So there's a few ways to do this. One way would be to register a singleton that everything else kind of goes and gets. Go to Godot and let me open the project. There we go. Scale that down. So in the project settings, you can auto load certain scripts. And so we could auto load one of these and put it at the very top, so it's the first one that gets done. Oh, object, it's interface to the linker and loader. Yeah, that I know. I could usually find what I wanted using that, but it wasn't easy to use. So we could have one of these that is network or something like that. Put that at the top. So let's try that. I think I want to try it this way. Have that thing, have it spawn its own thread, create like a Erlang module interface to it. Let's see. Okay, so in here, let's close that, back over here. This is the other option, spawning up here. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. So this is going to be very, very similar to Scene Manager. And that Scene Manager, it gets, it was in that list already. So when it gets initialized, it can only initialize once. When it gets initialized, it goes through, it finds itself in the scene, it does a whole bunch of stuff, but it ends up, or was it, keeping a reference to a scene in storage so that it can actually be, it can find things. And then I think we should have some sort of method like send or whatever here. I can then go and do some unsafe things behind the scenes. Mess with channels and whatnot. So actually, I think it's going to be cleaner than the other one. It's going to be cleaner than this because we're going to use channels. All right. Networking.rs or network. Just net. Networks. Ooh, networks. Oh, that was terrible. All right. Source net. Oh, we want to use GD native. Everything in there. We're going to have net. And we're going to do a... Net is what standard does. Do you think that'll confuse things? I could call it like GNet or something, or Godot network, or LNet, Legacy Net. Okay. Let's see, we're going to derive from native class. Oh, there it is. We're going to inherit from node. I think that's all we need. What was the format for ready? Remember? Because it needs to have, oh, init. It needs an init and a ready. Rather, it needs an init and we want it to have a ready. Or do we? Do we even need the ready? Oh, we don't. I think we can set this all up in init. Yeah. This is going to be our constructor. Now we are going to use one cell. Should we use one cell? Is it that one or the other one that we... There's one cell and then there's what, lazy init. So I think we prefer one cell over lazy init. Oh, lazy static's the ugly one. Yeah. See, inside of here, we are going to also use Tokyo. Oh, which means cargo add Tokyo. What was it? Unbound. I don't remember. Oh, it can work in local crates. No way. Well, that's awesome. Oh, that's for HAL. Oh. NPSC, thank you. Now in here, we wanted the unbound one. So it's a... Actually, we want the pair. Or we want it to be an option to one of these things that we set up later. Hmm. Oh, no. We want the receiver and the sender. We actually want two channels, don't we? For one for incoming data and one for outgoing data. Yeah. That's an interesting idea. I don't think it's going to work for what we have yet, because we're not going to be able to await those. So I think I need to use their signals and have something that actually uses the signal. Um, well, what we were talking about yesterday, where we have a timer that pulls these to see if there's something, and then and signal. So without the signal, then we can't run the next part of the function. Oh, if finite state machine is a message. Unbounded receiver. Unbounded sender. Oh, so enum message. Start TX. Okay. Maybe swap sender receiver. Oh, the driver. Um. Oh, that's right. I did this backwards, didn't I? I just wasn't paying attention. Thank you. That would have been me in a moment. No, I want. So to the code elsewhere, we'll have something else in here that's of function send, right? And this will go through and use channel TX right here, right? And then we'll have the thread receive on its RX. So this is kind of like the public facing one. I think inside of here, we'll end up having our um, incoming, what we're going to receive on RX and TX inside of here. That map to these channels here. So going with the duplex thing. I did like the idea of something sending channel that it wanted a response on. But I don't think the stream is going to work like that. Interesting idea. All right. We might be back. Just maybe. And we might be back. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna have to reload that. Oh, yeah, something weird happened. I don't know what it was. I think one of my routers like rebooted. Strange. That has not happened before. Not like that. That and somebody unplugged one of my mesh network nodes. I just had to go plug it back in. Old gremlins around here. All right. I'm guessing they did that to like charge something. Like, oh, my such and such device needs power. Anyhow, where were we? Channels. Channels, channels, channels. Yeah, I think we'll do it this way where we end up with one of these. And then we'll have, in this case, the MPSC receiver. And, oh, I missed the sender. And there should be a colon right there. There we go. I don't know. Somebody's doing something on the network. Who knows? Oh, yes, with the types on there. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know what the type's going to be yet. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, just have those type elements at the top. Sure. That type aliases are great. TXRX. This is going to be TX RX. Then we'll have the other sides here. All right. And when we figure out what the type is going to be, we'll do that. It's probably going to, we'll just, good idea. Okay, now when we init, we need to set all this up. And then we replace TX lock. Hey, does that even need to be locked? A lazy could be a one cell. Oh, I haven't used one. Maybe a cell. Oh, on the first get. Okay. Huh. Cool. That's neat. Okay. Back to the code. There's also getting sent. Huh. Cool. Oh, I'm already using one cell. Goodness. I see, but the links didn't work for me. Got it. Okay. One cell there and there. I see, and now inside of our init, we're basically going to say get or init on that. This is just a one cell plus an init function. I see. Interesting, because I want to produce. I want to. Oh no, I just want to call set on it, don't I? Yeah, because of the init function. That's exactly right. All right. So in this case, we need to call set, and set takes just the value, and it returns a result. Returns OK if the cell was empty, and error if it was full with the value you passed in. Okay. Set, and now in this case, this is going to be tx1. Rx, set Rx2. Now, when it says that it's a thread-safe cell, does that provide the same security that Mutex is giving us here? Not the way I'm thinking. Okay. Will Into work on that? Automatically Mutex and Arcade? Oh, I see. Gotcha. This is going to be Rx is Rx1, TX is TX2. Oh, it only does one? Yeah. There we go. Wire that. Oh, did I said lib? I meant net. There we go. Now we're getting our. I thought MPSU was in sync. Is that not the case? Oh, we didn't get the. Ah, yes, I am back. Welcome back, Revit. Cargo. Normal. Actually. No feature. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. Oh, you updated it to have better colors. Have I used Azure DevOps? I have not. I've used Azure before, though. I yeah, I did my time at Microsoft. That pretty much requires that you do Azure. Not true, but I mean, some people never leave like the halls of assembly. You need a flag to hide the implies feature. That I'm not seeing. Oh, there's sync. And it is alphabetic. Thank you. Thank you for making it alphabetic. All right, Tokyo. Version equals that. Some spacing in there. There we go. Oh, sorted. Oh, it's kind of funny using it in Linux. Do you like the service in way? Same place. Not sure if there are outside Microsoft services that do that. I don't know. Me personally, I like running bare metal machines. Um, I have yet to kind of drink the Kool-Aid on those. Well, for all of my personal stuff, all like I should have multi-vemmed that. Oh, all in one place. Yeah. No, in this case, it doesn't have to be option anymore. Hmm. This should not get in it twice. Yeah, I have a hard time with cloud services. Um, unless you have a team of people that can set everything up to scale and to do all these different integrations and to do all the DevOps work and to build your images and do all this extra piece. It's a lot of extra work, and I only have so much time. So I'm more likely to build monolithic components that will just fill up a box. Even at work, I don't think we actually um, use the resources well. I think it's hard to use resources well like that. Oh, oh, I didn't notice. Well, we're gonna have to take a point from you there. Take one. All right. Eventually, when we actually get points working, well, that'll mean something. Or nothing, because they're imaginary internet points, but whatever. Okay, so we have send. We're going to have a couple of elements. I think we're going to have probably some enum, and it's going to hold some arbitrary commands like connect, disconnect, send, and some stuff like that. And then we'll be able to use them in here. Let's make sure that this is all wired up fine. Oh, the other thing we need is a thread and Tokyo running. Yeah, these might not even go in there. This might just get passed into Tokyo. Oh, something like Jira boards? Yeah, when I get to that point for my current stuff, I'm just using to-do lists inside of OneNote. And it's stacked, and I just move things to the top and just work through it. It's more Kanban for me. All right, let's get Tokyo running. Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out mentally, like, do I want to keep these in here? I don't think I do. I think those are actually going to move into Tokyo. So, Tokyo, when we spawn you, I'll leave you guys in the browser, did I? I don't think I did. But, oh, hold on, I gotta reboot the browser. There we go. Okay, we need the runtime in Tokyo. Actually, we need to know a thread, don't we? We need a thread and then the runtime. Okay. I can't remember the last time I actually spawned a thread in Rust. It was forever ago. What was I doing with it? I do remember it. Vaguely. Very vague. Oh, Tokyo can spawn a thread? Yeah, I just want the single threaded runtime. Okay, so RT-core and RT-util. Get a browser here. We're in runtime. Tokyo. Single threaded. Okay, so I need to enable that. Do that. Oops. Come back here. Cargo. And you're saying I also want RT-util? Okay. So I'd use the runtime builder of us. Oh, neat. You can give it a thread name. Oh, that's nice. All right, I'm over here in the runtime builder. Now here it's saying that it'll use a simple schedule that runs all on the same thread, on the current thread. Isn't exactly what I want. So if we build the runtime, I see, and then spawn. I see. Okay. Most of the stuff I'm not going to need, is it? I mean, thread name's kind of fun, but the code. Revenue builder. Basic scheduler. Thread name. Let's see, net, whatever. Actually, that's a runtime, isn't it? Build returns runtime. Oh, it'll use a single threaded basic. Oh, I see. Let's do that. Although having a cool name, thread name, is nice. So we'll do a spawn on there, and where is spawn? All right, we give it a future. Should I keep that join handle around? Maybe we could keep the join handle in here instead. Okay, so inside of here, coming up on time. How about just for fun? You do have to block on to drive the parent task to completion. Oh, interesting. If RT core is enabled and threaded is not, it does not. Let's take a look. Create a runtime. Respawn something. Delay. Huh. Why is that? So this is a task that's spawned inside of the runtime, but we still have to block on something in order to make it run. So in this case, we end up with 2 tasks inside the runtime instead of just 1. Yeah, just do the block on. Yeah, okay. Got it. Okay. Back to the code. Let's see, we're going to need just write it out. Now I think I do want to use the builder for this because it says that what you get back varies depending on the feature flags, right? And the feature flags can change if something else in your project adds that. So, you know what? No, me. I was thinking, what if Godot used Tokyo? Would I then have to be cautious because maybe they added multi-threaded support or something? But that's separate. Okay. All right, but I think inside here we're going to do I do like named threads. I don't mind being explicit here. Okay. There we go. Now the type is different here as it's a different join handle. Okay. Thank you. And in this case, let's see, RX1 and TX2 are going to get moved into there. I want to see if it'll spam. So we'll do that, and then I gotta get some day job stuff I got to get done today. Ah, here we go. Oh, we didn't set up the project right though. Okay, close that. Let's go back into Godot. There we go. So we have to add something to the scene manager here so that it gets added. Easiest way to do this is to go to an existing scene or a brand new scene. scene, new scene, and just create something. So like a 2D scene. We're going to attach a node. It's going to be GD native. Inherits from node. Valid class name 2D D. Sure. And this was net. We're going to save this in scripts. Oh. Net GDNS. There we go. Create that. Now, oh yeah, I think you're still in Godot, aren't you? Async move should always be preferred over async. Okay. Load this. Legacy GD native library. Script class net. We don't have to do icons for this. Now we're going to save this. Done. I'm going to close this scene. Don't care about the scene. Right. Now we're going to go to project settings and auto load. Going to our script. Net. I'm going to add that and we're going to bump it up. I want that to be before scene manager. Okay. Close that. Save all scenes. They're like a project save. All right, I think it's saved. Back to the terminal. I'm gonna run it again. Ooh, we got a panic. Valid type is what? Oh, that's different. Node 2D. Sure. There we go. Run it again. Still, same thing. Let's try Godot print instead, or go build. I don't know if that's going to work well across threads. Doesn't seem to be there. Pull this up in Godot. We will inspect the scenes, remote scenes. Yeah, it didn't actually get set up. There should be one more in there. Project. Start. Script does not inherit a node. It doesn't inherit a node. Oh, wrong one. What are we missing? We're not registering anything. We should have methods already. Init. It's fine. I don't think any of the other functions are required. Unless it's panicking in there. I don't see it. Function init. Yeah, that's fine there. Oh, I remember. Oh my goodness, it bit me again. You have to register it. There we go. Okay. Run it. Well, still nothing. Let's try in Godot. Oh, we got hellos. Lovely. Okay. And then it promptly went on to ignoring those, and it's just doing its thing. Oh, that's great. Remote. If we look at this, we have net and scene manager. Very cool. Scene manager. I thought this one. Yeah, that's a node, not a node 2D. I think I do want it to just be a node. We'll change that. Less text, yes. There we go. Nice. Okay. And then we'll be able to hook this up probably tomorrow. It's hoping to get a little further, but I'm glad we got the other PR stuff cleaned up. I gotta run. It's coffee time. Great today. Oh, Raimu. Great, Raimu. If you're not familiar, he is making a game. He is building a server in C++ and a client in just web stuff. So web technologies. So he's building everything from scratch pretty much, like everything on the back end. It is um, there's all sorts of things. I have to think of the protocol's name for syncing up multiple instances. I forget what it's called now. But until tomorrow or until next time, bye bye, and thank you.